What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of Pips and Points. I'm your host, Jono, and today we're going to be talking about the NAS100 as we do. My apologies yesterday for not releasing the video. Just didn't release a video, so my apologies for that. I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers, my Piptonites. You guys, you've been awesome. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging with me, and I'm going to continue to go above and beyond to deliver the best technical analysis videos that I can for you, all right? And I also want to give a shout out to all the new guys coming across this channel. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the content that I'm about to talk about with you today in regards to the NAS, and I hope you find the information useful, and I hope it helps you in your journey. The videos I release are time sensitive, so I do release videos pretty much every single day. I do miss the odd one here and there, but I tend to release videos pretty much every single day, and I just lay out my ideas in terms of what I think is going to be happening in the markets. Obviously, it's upon you to do your own due diligence, do your own checks to make sure it makes sense before you jump into anything. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, subscribe, turn on the notification icon so you can see new videos as and when I release them. I want you to become one of our Piptonites, all right? Fantastic. So let's get into it. So on Monday, I took a trade, and the trade closed on Tuesday, right? And that trade did pretty well. It did pretty well, right? And this is it right here. So I'm gonna zoom in. I know there's a lot going on here, but I'm going to zoom in. Let me just, if I happen to, okay, cool. So we're just going to zoom in to the 1 hourly time frame, and then we're going to see what's happened. So this was a trade that I took on the Monday, right? And obviously that's the one we talked about. I had a trading stop that was over here, but obviously I moved the trading stop a bit higher to about this level, and this is where we got closed out, right? So we actually took some profits. Fantastic. Then I double dipped, right? So basically what I did was I jumped in about here. Let me actually move this out of the way a bit. So I jumped in around this level, literally where I got closed out. So I jumped in about that level and set my stop about there. And what happened was I went up, made a little bit of profit, didn't bring in the trailing stop, and then it went back down and closed me out. So I took an L, okay? And since then I haven't really done anything because obviously I'm waiting for a confirmation. Somewhat of a decent confirmation for me to jump in, because there is a super confirmation that I'm waiting for, okay? And that's just going to help me in terms of the overall macro version of what I need to do and how I need to do it. And that particular one I'm waiting for is sitting right here. So no, this is it right here. No. This is it right here. So this is the confirmation we're looking for. We need price to break above this level over here, and then we basically know that obviously we're heading back up into the uptrend. Like I said, me personally, I believe the correction was over. I thought it was over around here, but it's pushed down some more since then, and now it looks like there is a potential it could be going up, all right? But however, there is an area of concern, and we're going to get into the other chart on this screen to talk about this area of concern, right? So at the moment, market is ranging between this area. So let me get rid of these little levels right here because we don't need them for now. And the main one we talked about, which is let me bring this down a bit. Yep, so that's the main one we talked about. There is another one here as well that we're interested in, right? And obviously there's this one, and now there are these, okay? So what we're looking for right now is market is basically ranging in this particular level right now. It's ranging in this zone right now, okay? So currently, as I'm making this video, market just opened. Fantastic. So market just opened just now. So when we're in a new day right now, we're actually in the day of Thursday. I mean, for me, I'm still in Wednesday, but as for the market, it's set up early, so it's starting early hours. It's 11:02 in the evening right now. So my vibe that I'm thinking right now is that this market is going to push down to about this level right here, to around this level right here, which is 14,001. Okay, then potentially it will start to push back up again because it is ranging. And if you go to a higher time frame, so if you go to the day, for example, you will see that it actually is ranging. So once I've expanded this a bit more, so on a day it gives you a much better view as to exactly what's going on, and you can see that it actually is ranging, right? It is ranging, and it's ranging within this structure over here. Okay, market's new open, obviously it's open with the blue, which is fantastic, but let's see if it pushes up and closes above this level. It pushes up and closes above this level. That is fantastic news, absolutely fantastic news. Okay, we can take sells when market starts to pull back down again, okay, from where it is to pull back down to this level, but at this level we want to do aggressive buys, hoping it doesn't break below and obviously does something like this. So I'm just bringing my little tool here. So long as it doesn't do anything like this, which is comes all the way back down into this level right here, it comes all the way back down again, which it can do, let me stress that it can definitely do that. Okay, so it can come down to about this level. Let me actually change that, make it a little bit of a cleaner line. Okay, so market can basically do something like this. Okay, that can happen. Will it happen? We will find out. That's the game that we're in. But at the moment, that can happen before it does something like this and tests this trend line again. Okay, tests this trend line again. So that's what we're waiting for, to see what it's going to do, if that's the move is actually, if that is the move market is actually going to make, right? So in terms of what we could do, or what I plan to do, say tomorrow in the early hours of the morning, or maybe on a Friday, or maybe I do nothing at all, but the move that I'm more or less thinking of getting involved with, right, is possibly doing a buy at around this level of 14,001. Okay, because of where it is at the moment, I'm biased to think that this structure over here is going to break, because it is building up, it's maintaining this little level right here. So let me get rid of this thingamajig, and let's put in, as you can see, this level is being obeyed. It is definitely obeying this level right here. Okay, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on this level. It is testing this level right now, so there is a good chance that it could break above, and if that's the case, then we want to be looking for buys at 14,001. That's just my opinion, how I plan to do things and how I would do it. So I won't be doing anything right now this evening, all right? And obviously there's lots of targets in there for us, so we're just going to color this red, the red line. Going to make this red. Okay, and yes, we're going to make this red. And what is this? This is okay, we leave that as it is. Right, so should it pull back down to 14,001, I'll be aiming to be putting in buy orders at that level, okay, in hope that it's going to break above. If it does break above, fantastic, then I can hope to see 14,609, which would be fantastic. It would be a nice TP for me, okay? But the diamond standard would be if it gets to 15,063. That is when it's absolutely fantastic. And then should it break that particular level, okay, should it break that particular level, then I think we're back in good times. Actually, no, wait, it's this level that it needs to break, actually. So it literally needs to break, let me make this blue. So it literally needs to break 15,271, and then we're in good times. We're back in business, we're back in good times. It's all great. Let's see what it does. So it's got how many levels? So this is the level that we're testing right now. We want it to push through 1, 2, 3 levels to get us to something a little bit more respectable, and obviously we're going to make huge gains when it does that. Now, will it do that? We don't know. We don't know. We do not have a clue what it's going to do. The war is still raging in Ukraine right now, and it's having an impact on what is going on in regards to the NAS. Not a big impact, but it is something. It's having an impact because it's having an impact on everything else, right? So, what is my hopes for tomorrow? I hope. Well, I feel like tonight market will pull back to this level. This is what I feel. Don't quote me on this. So I feel market is going to pull back down to this level right here. Okay? And if it does, I'm going to wait to see if it decides it's going to pull back up to this level. Once it decides that, I personally will be looking for an entry around this level right here. Around that level, I'll be looking for an entry. So let me make that red so you guys can see. I'll be looking for an entry at that level right here. Right? Should market pull down, get to 1400, 1401, and then makes somewhat of an impulsive move or indicates in some way, shape or form that it wants to push back up again, that is when I would definitely consider jumping in at around this level. And this fits in with this particular trend, right? So we can see here we'll have a trend like that it will just be bouncing off of, where we have 1, 2, 3 touches on, and the fourth one with the push to the upside would be fantastic. And then we can try to ride it all the way to 14, 26, 3. So that is what I think is going to happen tomorrow. Will it happen? Who knows? But if it does, that's the plans that I plan on making in the markets. And leave in the comments below if you have a particular concept that I haven't looked at that might even be stronger than what I'm talking about now. Because like I say, this is like a mini little university where we are a team and we're helping each other figure this thing out. So with nothing more to say or to do, I want to thank you all for coming over and watching another episode of Hits and Points. You guys have an awesome evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video.